Once upon a time, there was a poor but kind-hearted fisherman named Kofi. He lived in a small, humble hut with his wife, Amma. Kofi was a hard-working man, but no matter how much he fished, they always seemed to have just enough to survive. His wife, Amma, was beautiful, but often dissatisfied with their modest life. One day, while casting his net into the calm lagoon, Kofi caught something extraordinary, a shimmering golden tilapia. The fish sparkled in the sunlight, its scales glowing like pure gold. To Kofi's amazement, the tilapia spoke in a soft, melodic voice.
"Spare my life, kind fisherman, and I will grant you any wish you desire."
Kofi, shocked but moved by the fish's plea, gently released it back into the water. "I have no wish, magical fish," he said humbly. "I'm just happy to be alive." But when Kofi returned home and told Amma what had happened, she was furious. "You had a chance to wish for something better and you wasted it? Go back and ask for a bigger house." Though reluctant, Kofi returned to the lagoon and called out, "Oh, magical tilapia, hear my plea." The fish surfaced, shimmering brightly.
"What is your wish, kind fisherman?"
"My wife wishes for a larger house," Kofi said softly.
"Your wish is granted."
The tilapia replied, and with a splash of its tail, it disappeared into the water. When Kofi returned home, their small hut had been replaced by a spacious house made of fine wood with a thatched roof, beautiful carvings on the doors. Amma was overjoyed, but her happiness didn't last long. Soon, she demanded more. "Go back and ask the fish for wealth and servants," she insisted. Kofi, though unhappy, returned to the lagoon. Once again, the magical tilapia granted his wish. Their new house became a grand mansion with servants, golden furniture, and vast lands. But Amma still wasn't satisfied. "I want to be the queen of this land," she declared. Kofi hesitated. "Amma, isn't this enough? The fish has already given us so much." But Amma wouldn't listen, and Kofi reluctantly returned to the lagoon. This time, when the tilapia appeared, the sky grew dark and the water began to ripple violently.
"What is your wish now, fisherman?"
the tilapia asked, its voice less gentle. "My wife wishes to be the queen," said Kofi, reluctantly. The tilapia splashed its tail and said,
"Go home."
When Kofi returned, Amma was dressed in royal robes, seated on a golden throne, but she still wasn't happy. "I want to be a goddess, ruling over the land, the sky, and the sea," she declared. Kofi, devastated by her greed, returned to the lagoon. The water was now churning angrily, and the tilapia's golden glow had dimmed.
"What does she want now?"
The fish asked, its voice thundering. "She wants to be a goddess," Kofi whispered, ashamed. The tilapia splashed its tail one last time.
"Greed has no bounds. Go home and see the cost."
When Kofi returned, the grand mansion and servants were gone. In their place stood their old tiny hut. Amma was in tears, realizing too late that her greed had taken everything away. From that day on, Kofi lived contentedly with what little he had, never asking for more than life's simple joys. The magical tilapia was never seen again, but its lessons remained. The end.